Hi everyone, a warm evening to all. So today we will see 5 more current affairs according to our day 11 plan. So these are the topics to be discussed today. So the first one is about the brown dwarfs. So these are the objects which we can say they have the size between Jupiter and a small star. Okay, approximately they are telling that their size should lie between 15 times the mass of the Jupiter and 75 times the mass of the Jupiter. Usually these brown dwarfs are heavier than the planets, but they are lighter than the stars. And what is the uniqueness of the brown dwarfs are? They are called as failed stars because they will not sustain the fusion of hydrogen. As like the regular star, they will be doing fusion of hydrogen. No, this will not sustain these brown dwarfs will not sustain this chemical reaction. So they are dumped as failed stars. So since 1995, astronomers have been detecting many nearby brown dwarfs near our solar system. So recently, Lukman 16A and 16B, both are they are the part of the binary system. So most of the brown dwarfs are are part of the binary system only. That is, two stars will be orbiting around each other. They will be having their common center of mass. That's all. As like in the solar system, the planets are revolving around the sun, no, like that. These brown dwarfs form the binary system always. Lukman 16A and 16B have been detected as the third closest binary brown dwarfs after the Alpha Centauri and the Barnard stars. Okay, that too they have found that in Lukman 16A using the polarimetry technique. This technique is about detecting the light properties, we can say, in the atmospheric clouds. Okay, so this was given by the astrophysicist Sujan Sengupta. So using that polarimetry technique, Lukman 16A showed that some signs of cloud bands as like which is seen in the Jupiter and the Saturn. Okay, please have a note on brown dwarfs. Okay, so the next one is about flexible inflation target. Okay, inflation targeting framework as given by we can say IMF. So they will be given by the central banking policy. Okay, so this is about inflation targeting is about adjusting our monetary policy to achieve some constant or a specific annual rate of inflation. So as of now we know that in 2015 we adopted this and we have 4 plus or minus 2%. Okay, so this is to achieve the long term economic growth and to maintain the price stability in the economy. So flexible inflation target is adopted. When it will be adopted means when the central banks are concerned other than inflation, like exchange rates, stability of the interest rates, output and employment and all. So this flexible inflation target was adopted in 2016. So this makes our country in par with the other nations who are all having this flexible inflation target, because strict inflation target is also there, but flexible makes us our country with par with the other nations which are having this flexible inflation target in their monetary policy. So recently RBI in its currency and finance report for 2020 to 21 have agreed that this 4 plus or minus 2% is approximately good for the next 5 years as an inflation targeting framework. Okay, that's all about this. Also this about please read about this inflation target, that is it was included by amending the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 to give a statutory basis to the inflation targeting framework. So it will be revised in consultation with the RBI by the government once in every 5 years. Hagia Sophia Museum. So it was formerly Greek Orthodox Christian Patriarchal Cathedral. Later it became in the 15th century it became an Ottoman Imperial Mosque. And after we can say 1934, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, who was the founder of the Republic of Turkey, he has converted this mosque into a museum in an attempt to make the country as more secular. Okay, so this structure was considered as listed as the UNESCO's World Heritage Site due to its special cultural and physical significance. But recently in 2020, the government of Turkey had convert this Istanbul's iconic UNESCO World Heritage Site into a mosque in order to gain political support from the people and in order to ensure the Islamic supremacy. And also this mosque will act as the political symbol, okay, This was supported by presidentship of Recep Tayyip Erdogan and his supporters of Justice and Development Party AKP. So the next one is about Prasena Glacier. This is situated between regions of Trentino and Lombardy in northern Italy. So it is a part of Alps group of mountains, we can say. Since 1993, more than 1/3 of its volume of the snow or glacier has been lost. So due to global warming, we can say, as a part of the conservation project which was launched in 2008 by the Italian firm, Carsino, only 30,000 square meters was covered. Then they have covered 1 lakh square meters of Prasena Glacier with the tarpaulin sheets. So tarpaulin sheets are usually made up of plastics like polyethylene. So they are the strong, flexible and water resistant material. They will reduce the melting of glaciers. Only during the ski season, where the sports activities in the snow and all will happen, only during that period the tarpaulin will be removed. So after a 6-week process will be repeated every once year once the ski season is over, because after the ski season summer season will begin. So in order to avoid the melting of glaciers in a rapid manner, they will cover again those large area with the tarpaulin sheets. This is the largest area which is covered, because previously Austrian glaciers were also covered, but they are confined to a smaller region. So between Lombardy and Trentino Alto Adige regions, recently at an altitude of 2,700 to 3,000 meters, geotextile tarpaulins has a uniqueness of reflecting sunlight, and they will maintain the temperature lower than the external one in order to preserve the glacier from the global warming. So the next one is about Himalayan Griffon vulture. It is an old world vulture. Because we know vultures are divided as old world vulture and new world vulture. So Gyps Himalayans is its binomial nomenclature or scientific name. So it is a rare and the largest bird which is native to the Himalayas. It can be seen only in high altitude regions like Himalayas and Tibetan Plateau at an elevation of about 1,500 meters. But recently in 2020 and 2021, we can say it was first time sighted in the dry evergreen forest area of Point Calimere Wildlife and Bird Sanctuary in Tamil Nadu near Vedaranyam, which is in Nagapattinam district. First time it is seen in Tamil Nadu here. Also it has been seen after that Anaikatti and Moyar Valley in Nilgiris. Also it's that is like vultures like Cinereus and Eurasian Griffon are also reported in the Moyar Valley in the Nilgiris during their migratory season. In 2018 also the Himalayan Griffon vulture was first time sighted in Telangana, but for the first time in Tamil Nadu it has been seen in Point Calimere Wildlife and Bird Sanctuary in Vedaranyam in Nagapattinam district. Its IUCN status is near threatened. That's all. Thank you for watching. Till then, subscribe to Dream, Work and Achieve channel, and also share this video to the needed aspirants. Till then, be bold, be strong, keep smiling, be happy and be grateful to each and every work you do. Nandri.